Good evening. 3 weeks of scorching temperatures have shored up the South's tourist industry. Having suffered dismal summers for the past 2 years, the heat wave has delivered a much-needed boost to visitor numbers.
Resorts from Bournemouth to Brighton have cashed in, with hundreds of thousands of people filling the beaches.
Temperatures in this region were the hottest in the country, reaching nearly 90 degrees this weekend. Here's Divya Kohli.
Another scorcher of a weekend, not only lifting our moods but also raising the spirits of businesses and their bank balances. This was the summer, if you can describe it as that, of last year. Rain and mud, not a good combination. Bad weather for the last 2 years. But this weekend saw 120,000 people hit Bournemouth Beach.
Well, it's really lovely. We haven't had very good weather, but I think we've struck lucky.
It's hotter than I thought it would be. And we don't normally get this, so I'm loving it.
The last couple of years have been a bit duffy with the weather, but now it's definitely giving us the best it's got.
40,000 ice creams sold as a result.
Really incredible. Ice cream sales have just gone out through the roof. I think last week we had 3 emergency deliveries of ice cream from Purbeck.
This is so different from a year ago. Obviously, a whole season like this can mean big things for business, but even a few weeks of sunshine can make a whole lot of difference to that cash register.
Very wet season last year. Struggled to get people down and get people in the water and hanging out on the beach. This season a little bit easier, a lot more people to contend with, but brilliant. Much better.
It's the shot in the arm that we needed. Not just about making some cash, but actually for survival. You run a seafront restaurant, 2 years of rain nearly bankrupts you. I couldn't be any happier. Tuesday before last we took 1,900 quid. Last Tuesday we took just over £8,000. That's the difference between an average cloudy day and a sunny day for us.
The sunny days have been good for outdoor activities like punting in the city of Oxford and for taking a dip in the sea on the Isle of Wight.
It feels hot, but then we've been moaning about all the horrible rotten weather, so I think we should just grin and bear it and enjoy it.
We may finally have a summer to talk of, but maybe more importantly, the sunshine is putting pennies back in the pockets of our businesses. Divya Kohli, ITV News.
So the big question is, how long will this heat wave last? Well, today is St Swithin's Day, and legend has it that for 40 days it will rain no more.
Well, Simon Barkin is in Winchester, once home of St Swithin. Simon, is the old legend to be believed?
Well, I think 40 days more of this might be pushing our luck, but certainly in the short term things are looking fine and settled. Now, this is Winchester Cathedral, and that stone there marks the spot St Swithin was originally buried. Now, as far as the weather goes for the next few days, we've got high pressure in charge. Temperatures today up to around 30 degrees. You can see that nothing is going to change as we run through this week. Yes, the position of the high wobbles around a bit, but it's staying with us, and it means that the high temperatures and the sunshine will stay with us as well. After that, it looks as though it'll be well into next week before we see any signs of change at all. Now, I'll be back later on with the full forecast, and we'll also have the story behind the legend of St Swithin too.